Hi there, it's me again, and I've been very busy, and this represents that it's going to be the theater life for me as my chosen career, or second career, or I've never had officially a first career, since I spent all 25 years raising my kids 100%, but I'm still young enough to go for it. And it was my second dream, like my very first dream was to be a mom, and I did that, 100%. And other than that, I was thinking of being I had a dream of being a prima ballerina, but that's not going to work out. And in case that didn't work out, I still wanted something to do with the stage, or the theater life. Not so much TV or movies, but more the theater life, and different aspects of it, and eventually end up on the stage. So that's where my personality and the skills I've accumulated in different aspects can be used in that field. I found out that I would be very happy, and I always knew that. It just confirmed something I already knew in my heart, that I would be very happy on the theater and on the stage, or within at least getting my foot in the door at first. I can do administration aspect of it. I can do costuming, which I have skills for. Design and repair and completely make full costumes. I have the skill for that. Over the years, because I've done my own costumes, I've made my kids' costumes. And I've made a lot of medieval costumes for myself for Halloween over the years, because I usually start thinking about it from one Halloween to the next. If I'm going to, and I don't do the evil parts. I always come up with something that's neutral, or a character that's neutral, or is on the good side. But anyway, I thought this. I'm very, very happy and very excited. I found some volunteer replies. I'm going to do the volunteer part of it at first. And then eventually it's going to land me work, or I'm going to do volunteer while I go back to school for about 4 years to actually work on bringing my acting skills to an excellent level. A level of excellence. I know I'm really good, but I still want to make it really, really super good. So while I do that, I can still volunteer and get the experience on my resume and such, the official experience on my resume and such. I've got it sort of planned out, and I sent out, for the volunteer part, I sent out 6 or 7 applications. And out of that, I got 1 auto reply, and I got 3 definite replies. 2 are for September, October, fall season, and 1 is for now, like immediate. So I'm looking into that in the following week. I'm looking into that, getting set up with that, and then I'll be working in the fall for other theaters. So it's several theaters companies that I'm working with, and I'll be working with, and accumulating more skill, more actual experience, in a fun environment. Work won't be work to me this way. It'll be a pleasure to go to work. It won't be a burden to me. It'll be a real pleasure. I'll be surrounded with people that are thinking the same way. So my people kind of thing. It'll be like, I'll be it'll be like, oh wow, I'm so excited. But it isn't not work. I mean, people have to understand. Some people say, acting on the stage or theater is like, it's not really work. It's more like a hobby. Sorry, but that's a lot of work. A lot of work. You got to memorize lines, and you got to be able to improvise. If you forget lines, you got to be able to improvise and still carry on under pressure. And the thing is, I know I need audience feedback, that atmosphere. A camera, it may not be work well for me for film, like behind just a camera. Live audience is something that would be better for me. Let's see, And I've done acting in school, in high school, and I was very, very good. And I just didn't pursue it because I wasn't sure at the time. Too many things going on at the time. But I absolutely loved it. But now I'm going to go back, and I'm looking at it like, at first I was kind of like on the negative side, like, oh, am I ever going to be able to do this? But then I sort of like, kick myself in the butt and go, well, wait a minute. People like Gilda Radner from SCTV have done it, late career. She started a late career after she raised her kids, and she made it, and she's gone now, but my gosh, she had a full life, and a beautiful, beautiful woman, it seemed, and beautiful acting, and like, she's amazing. She got it started with the stage, she got into film, and, one step at a time, but if she can do it, and there's others, I'm trying to remember, there's others that do the same thing, and if they can do it, I can do it. That's the way I see it. If they manage to do it, I can do it. I'll get my break someday. But if I don't become a great, big, famous star, still I'm going to enjoy being involved in the theater in several aspects. If I don't get rich, so what? That's not the most important thing. If I have a decent kind of living at doing something I enjoy doing, that is not going to be a burden, and a fear of going to work, I'm going to be a lot happier. So, I look at it that way. And I'm going to have faith. My Lord is going to open up, for my reasons. I have my reasons for wanting to do this. And if I'm careful, and I use my right wisdom and judgment, like wisdom and assessment, before I do something or accept a role or whatever, then I'll be just fine. And I won't accept a role if it's something that goes against my values and my characters. I will not accept the role. Not likely, and I don't care how much money they want to offer me, It's like, I'd have to really, really sit down and work it out. But other than that, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at having a theater life, per se. A theater life for me. And I don't know. It's like, so I'm letting you know, my subscribers and especially my subscribers and my contacts, if you want to know what I've been up to. I've been really busy doing this, focusing on going through all this 9-week training. That is also brushing up on my computer skills with the exercises and all that, but also life skills, getting me to think a little even further than I usually do. I do a lot of self-thinking, self-analysis and stuff. But this made me think even more and just confirm things that I was thinking about and things that I was feeling or whatever. So I just letting you know. And as you can see, that's a mask I have on hand. I've used it a couple times. That there is a puppet on a string, yes. An old-fashioned, very old marionette, almost an antique, I think, at this point. I hang on to that. It's so cute. But I'll be mostly wanting. I'll take whatever I can, but as far as acting roles, but I mostly want to focus on Shakespearean, medieval, Renaissance kind of roles and plays, because that's where my heart really is. And they're so over the top, just like me. It'll be like great. But if I have to I'll try out other roles, like modern roles and that. And I'll do my best, of course. I'll always do my best at whatever I take up, and see where it leads me. But I already have a preference for the old plays, Shakespearean plays, the medieval and Renaissance plays, are where my heart really lies. But I can do what they call modern versions if they're not an insult to the original version, which I've seen some movies redo like Shakespearean stories to a modern version, and they've really, to me, it seemed, sure, as funny as the story, like as funny as the circumstances and all that, it is an insult to the original artist when they take the whole concept and mess around with it. So, but that's me, that's my opinion. And some people would say, well, then you're not a true artist would allow for that. Well, only to a point. I allow for that, but I don't allow for an insult to an original artist. If you take his work and turn it into something completely messed up, nowhere near what it was, to me that's an insult. It's not a compliment. So, that's me again, that's my opinion. Anyway, yeah, so just letting you know. So, thanks for your support. I sure could use it. I know if you are supporting whatever I'm doing. And whoever is seeing this for the first time and isn't a subscriber, well, if you find that, like you look at all my other videos, you find that you like the way I think and whatever, then subscribe, and I'll definitely be appreciative. There's a video by the way, there's a video that I made especially to thank my subscribers and contacts, because so that they know I appreciate them, and that is meant from my heart. So that's about it. I'm trying to enjoy my life, but while I'm trying to aim for my dreams, so I hope you do the same, whoever you are listening to this. Go for it. You're never too old. Go for it and see where it takes you. And blessings from the heart always. Stay safe. Fare thee well.